music. How y'all doing today, guys? And welcome to the stream to XP for your soul. Last night was a little test run. Had a couple people up in here. Appreciate y'all for stopping in. Get it going, man. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all heard something that y'all like. I mean, if you look at the chat, I knew who y'all was, but I appreciate y'all for even showing up, man. All right. So today we're doing something a little different. We're not just logging into a game and watching me play. We're going to be starting a campaign. And this campaign is going to be looking at life through the lenses of a developer. No. I've been looking at life through the lenses of a developer. Sorry, I got my little speech right here on here. I'm not good at going off the top of my head just now, but I've been looking at life through the lens of a developer and it hit me. What is the one thing we don't see on streaming a whole lot? I know I see on TikTok every now and then that we have people on there spreading the good word, and those people are awesome for what they do. I can't name them by names right now, but I got a bunch of them on my page, and I wish nothing but success in spreading the good word to all of them. Um, but I felt like the need that I need to jump on here. I could be doing something in my free time, something I do like. I do like streaming. Never had success with it, but something just told me, hey, give it another go. I'm going to throw this in your lap, and this is how we're going to go. So, again, I've been looking at life through the lenses of a developer, and it hit me. The great architect, God, is the lead developer. Think about it. Genesis 1:1. Genesis 1:1, and it states, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Most famous saying that any Christian should know, and unfortunately, I'm rededicated and kind of new back into the practices of it, but should have known that. But if you want to look at it like this, that is the ultimate source code. He designed the world, the physics, and our very own starting stats before we even hit the start button. Like, he already knew, like, what we was going to max out, man. He already knew what role we're going to play and everything. It's up to us to play and level up into that role. And most of the time, a lot of people will be asking, like, what is the role? Spreading the good word, man. Being kind to your neighbors, loving thy neighbor. Um, learning, learning just to be a really good person and to believe and obey in God and Jesus Christ. Um, Psalms 139 tells us He needed us together and He knows every line of our code. And if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and read it a little bit. And it says, O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and my uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. So, in other words, that is literally him saying that is an amazing expression of God's loving familiarity with David and David's unrelenting devotion in return. So, in other words, David knows God knows him. He knows him in and out, no matter what, knew what he was meant for, knew what God had a calling for him for. And his undevoted love and obedience and belief and faith in him, you know, it's just great, man. Let's see. We have to realize that we're currently in a tutorial right now. We're identifying where we are in our faith, our starting stats, and looking at the first bosses we all face: doubt and distraction. Doubt is the number one killer of faith. If you doubt your faith, you have no faith. Distractions, that is the enemy's way of saying, hey, don't look at here, look over here. And if you listen to him, you might miss something very great, man. You might miss it great, and you might just miss your opportunity to jump in and do what you're calling for. The enemy's really good at distractions, man. But here's the thing, you're not by yourself. There's a ton of people out there that you can reach out to if you're having struggles, or if you're having struggles with your sins and everything. You can reach out to these people, and these people, but they got to be good people, man. You got to know that these people are good people, and how to know they are good people, you got to understand their faith, their belief, their obedience. What are they doing on a Friday night, Saturday night? Are they out? Are they out causing chaos, or are they out spreading the word? I used to be that type of person that used to go out every Friday and Saturday night, and I always considered myself a good person, but I never really surrounded myself with the people I should have surrounded myself with. Especially, after all the things that happened to me with my divorce and going through all that pain and suffering right there, I wasn't healthy in my spiritual ways. I did not go out and look for the people that I should have went and looked out for. Now that I'm rededicated about 3 or 4 months into this, I've got my people. I got these people, and these people, I can call them up anytime and say, "Hey, man, I got a problem," and they'll say, "Hey, let's sit down and try to start figuring this out." You know what I'm saying? So always have your co-op party with you. In any competitive game, FPS game, or anything like that, you have big success when it comes to having a group of people with you compared to just running solo. I know up in Rocket League, man, if you don't have you a good teammate with communications and everything, it's not the greatest thing in the world. I know I'm about to butcher this word up, but Cecily's 4 says two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. Jesus also stated that while there is more than two that is gathered together, that is home, I think. If anybody wants to reach out, correct me on that, please do. But I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about. And it says right here, so I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter, and on the side of their oppressors there was power, but they had no comforter. Wherefore I praise the dead which are already dead more than the living which are yet alive. Yea, better is he than both they which have not yet been, who have not seen the evil work that is done under the sun. As we play to, as we, as I play today and talk to y'all and share some music and share some gospel, hoping some of y'all jump under this chat. Like-minded people, let's get it going in together. Share verses, share chapters, books, everything. Let's just talk about what is meant to be talked about today. Um, Life involves, as we play through this week, remember the core gameplay loop. Life involves some grinding, what we call sanctification. It's about leveling up through discipline and perseverance. That would be James chapter 1. We gain XP every time we dive into the Word and share those insights with the party. We're all looking for that ultimate hand, the winning gear, or the perfect card, but in the ultimate quest of leveling up our soul, the ace is already held by the Creator. And he's already beaten the final boss, and through him we get that victory expansion pack. We get the DLC, boys, for free. For free. We get that DLC, boys, for free, and we get to throw into that end game and grind out as much as we can just to be who we need to be. A future where that game never ends and the stats are maxed out. Just imagine that. Stats maxed out all over the place, man. So, as we jump into gameplay today, and let's keep that in mind. Let's gain some XP and support the party, and remember who the lead developer is. Let's get it, man. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Appreciate all the views, likes, follows, definitely want to reach out to as many people as possible, and that's what I feel like I need to be doing here is reaching out to as many people who is willing to listen to me or watch me. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna front. I'm horrible at some of these games. But if I can draw in people and let them listen to the word that I have got that I have to say or that I want to say and it resonates, come join in with me, man. Again, this ain't a me thing, it's a we thing. So with that being said, throw it on another screen, try to figure out what we're going to be playing today, and then we're going to jump in it. Let's see. Here we go. We'll listen to this song real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll jump into some gameplay.